Testing. Yep. You need this, right? But it's not gonna audio jack to the iPhone, right?
It's gonna come, everything that's playing to the board can go to the
right
speaker.
Here. Let's test it.
Take out the headphones. You can't do both at the same time.
I'll take out the headphone.
Mm-hmm.
They're out, actually, because they're not even in the back. No, because it's attached to that.
Trying to look at it. I'm trying to figure out if... No, you put in the wrong thing. Which one is this?
Nothing. Oh, that was the one that was bad, so.
This is... You put in the microphone.
Line in mode.
Ooh, got something. What? That was Megan.
Words from Megan. Let me see. Words from Kamala. This is Kamala from the White House. I don't know why they got me posted up down the wharf, but well, I guess. This is funny.
Really cute. Alright. Okay, y'all think we got it together? It's 5 minutes to midnight on my birthday. Happy half birthday to me. Oh. Let me get this right. I'm not gonna put this in. Yes, so I still have not chosen a new name. I think I'm gonna do it tonight because it's been glam day. Let me change this. Does that sound better? That's still not me. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Do y'all hear me? Take 2, take 3. Yes, so we are here. We are here, y'all. I don't want to move the camera because green screen. And I don't even know what I'm choosing behind me tonight. We're gonna call this the really new episode, because not only did we just have all the new moon, and of course we talked about all that. We're coming up on the full moon. Actually, this is a Cancer moon night. We're still in Taurus season, and the importance of tonight is it is my anniversary. It's been my anniversary for May the 10th, for 5 days since I named the show. And I'm gonna rename the show, and I still don't have it yet, y'all. I can honestly say that I did not work on that just yet. I did, but I can't even remember where I put the paper from. But yeah, got the new look going. I'm not the greatest makeup artist, but this wig is slayed by my daughter, who has her own company, Millie's Minx. So check her out. I'll drop her Instagram. Her website is coming up soon. My website is coming up soon. Not only am I doing astrology and truths, I'm also doing some consulting that is coming up soon for young adults. I'm also doing books, still ghostwriting, still writing birth charts for you, and I'm also doing travel. So get at me. I have 3 Instagrams. Of course, you know, formerly Z of 360, that's my personal Instagram. I have Gidalyfe _Inc, GIDALYFE _INC. And now I have Googogs Worldwide, which stands for Get Up, Get Out, Go Somewhere, okay? GUGOGS Worldwide on Instagram, and that website is coming very soon too. Your girl's been busy elevating nonetheless, and I'm definitely playing Jasmine Sullivan. I'm not sure, I think Jasmine Sullivan's an Aries, so, and it is actually hit midnight, just hit midnight right now. So this is Pick Up Your Feelings. Why did I choose this? Because as awesome as life is right now for me and many, hopefully for you watching, life it's still constantly a struggle from those who are in their feelings about others, evolving in a different direction, seeing things in a different perspective. So with that being said, pick up your feelings, boo. Do you, work on you, get yourself elevated, okay? Me and mine are doing just fine, legally. There's no scamming over here. I need not scam. I'm too intuitive and too intelligent. Zakia means intelligent in Arabic. You would know. Yes, I'm talking to somebody specific, but of course there's others. Anyway, again, I thank you for coming to see Formally Addicted to Astrology, because we are in the process of changing the entire show, as well as starting a few new things. So let's get busy. A very merry birthday to me. If y'all know the significance of Alice in Wonderland, a very merry birthday to all of us, and a very merry Truth Day coming soon. Oh, no.
If you knew who was really behind Bitcoin, you would run as fast as you fucking could to sell it. I know. 100%. If you knew who owned Bitcoin or who started Bitcoin, and you had Bitcoin, you couldn't sleep at night. I know. 100%.
Okay, welcome back.
And when the real founder of Bitcoin comes out, it is my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about me, Bitcoin will go to fucking zero.
If you aren't supporting me, or if you aren't following
One day.
me, or you haven't
And
liked this video,
microsecond, whoop, like that.
I'm working hard to bring up this channel. Not only that, I'm working hard to be a better astrologer. Shout out to Miss Dorothy, who I met just this past Wednesday. Yes. And she's been an astrologer 30 years, I believe, or more. And she actually studied astrology at Montgomery College. I met her through Lee, who was supposed to start this show, Addicted to Astrology, with me. He actually named the show. So shout out to Leroy. He's also a teacher too, and he's also a former Washingtonian and Californian, just like your girl. Now, I was recommended this book. It is called The New A to Z Horoscope Maker and Designator by Llewellyn George. This book is everything. I've already, bookmarked a few spots. What I bookmarked was Uranus and Taurus, because Uranus is in Taurus currently. And just to read a little bit from the book of A to Z Horoscope Maker, Uranus in Taurus is actually in its fall. It said the last time Uranus was in Taurus was 1934 to 1942. It has been currently in Taurus since 2019, I believe, or early 2020. So we have until 2025. Between 4 and 5 years is how long Uranus stays in a sign. So Uranus in Taurus makes the native or somebody born in the sign, because this is based on your birth signs if you're born under the sign. But it also can deal with the collective and how we are dealing with the sign as it's currently in, the planet as it's currently in Taurus. This makes the native us determined and headstrong, but when confronted with obstacles, it can usually extricate himself or herself with resource and ingenuity. The native is naturally intuitive and can become an adept to occultism. That has a lot to do with Scorpio. My Uranus is in Scorpio. Uranus and Taurus again is in fall, which means it is not in its detriment, but it's not in its best position. It's not very comfortable in Uranus. Uranus is ruled by another fixed sign, Aquarius. However, all fixed signs are not the same. Taurus is fixed earth. Aquarius is fixed air. So long story short, it's not comfortable in Taurus. However, it is comfortable in Scorpio because all things Aquarius are different and unique, weird, some might say. So when Uranus is in Scorpio, even though it's not right now, I'm just going to piggyback on it because I have my Uranus in Scorpio. It is exalted because Scorpio loves to get into the deep, dark, occult type of things. All right, it is slightly evil. It is an evil location for marriage, causing jealousy on the part of the partner. So this is not to scare anybody getting married at this time. If you have Uranus and Taurus, there might be other placements you have on your chart, or other placements like Jupiter and Pisces right now that are going on in the collective currently that are supporting your marriage. So still feel free to get married, and also feel free to get to travel a lot too. As I said, I'm a travel consultant. I don't like to mix the two businesses, but why not on my platform as we talk about all the things that are exalting and evolving me, and hopefully I can motivate you to do the same for yourself. Last part, it can cause ups and downs in financial affairs and some sudden losses. So we have had ups and downs currently with a lot of people getting unemployment right now since last year when Uranus moved into Taurus. However, if well aspected, ups and downs can signify gain through partnership. A little dark. Through partnership, marriage, associations, inventions, and original enterprise. Meaning that if aspected well with other planets. So here again, Jupiter is now in Pisces. Jupiter will be aspecting Venus. And if I look, sorry, I mean to throw the thing down. If I look, yes. Uranus is sextiling the moon, which is in Cancer, of course. Uranus is in Taurus. The Jupiter and Uranus sextile is coming up. It's not quite there yet. It's not strong enough to aspect well right now. However, Jupiter is the planet of expansion, being in Pisces, being in that sign where you get clarity, you're really intuitive, you're really ready to do creative, build on your dreams in a creative way and expand on all things Pisces-like, you know, with the planet Jupiter also meaning luck for finances. This is a good aspect to Uranus and Taurus. Let me find out the exact date when Uranus will be aspecting Jupiter, so you can know when it is a good time to go for your financial affairs, as well as, what was the other thing? Inventions. Okay, so I think it's a really good time for everybody to just work on their dreams. I know I am, and it's really enlightening. Not only that, it's also, it's just motivating. It's just making me enjoy life to its fullest. You for being patient with me, because I'm learning this soundboard as well as this green screen and everything else. So anyway, moving on. I also got this new book, Degrees of the Zodiac, because you know I'm heavy into the degrees. I was reading about the 29th degree because Jupiter just left the 29th degree and now it's at 0. It was at the 29th degree of Aquarius last week Now it's at 0 degrees of Pisces. Let me go back. Okay, so this doesn't actually go through the planets. It actually goes through, can you all hear my microphone too? Yes, I love it. All right, it goes through the signs in the degrees. So this is a little bit more general than I assumed it to be, but it still kind of gets down to the nitty gritty. The only thing I want to point out about the 0 degrees of Pisces, because 0 degrees is more of a cardinal degree when it's at its intensity. So cardinal signs are Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Capricorn. So Pisces being a mutable sign, it's not as intense. However, 0 degree or 29 degrees in any sign is intense because 0 degree is when it's starting, 29 is when it's ending. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so that's a big deal in itself. Now, the degree is a happy cusp of the 0 degree is a happy cusp of influence, meaning that cusp means it could have some of its last sign in it still. So we're talking about some things might still be there in Aquarius, lingering on, especially because Jupiter is going to only stay here for 2 months and then go back into Aquarius in the middle of July until the end of December 29th to be exact. All right. So this degree is a happy cusp influence blending Aquarian and Pisces qualities or energies. There is a blend of broad humanitarianism on the Aquarius side and more personal sympathies, neither which seem to get very far out of hand on the Pisces side, because Pisces can be extreme on both ends. The natives are able to do well in positions of responsibility working in the government or with the public. I don't need to read that again. There is a drive to attain positions of responsibility and the intuitive feeling quality to support any pursuits they choose. So there's an intuitive really has to do with Pisces. Water signs are all intuitive. I'm a Scorpio. It's a Cancer moon. Pisces and Jupiter. Jupiter is actually home in Pisces as well. That's its old home, its old ruler. It is typically ruled by Sagittarius. I'm sorry, Sagittarius is typically ruled by Jupiter, but Pisces is Jupiter's Pisces' old ruler. I try to speak slowly so I can get this out the way it's supposed to be said. All right, there's perhaps less warmth of characteristic of Pisces, and she or he is less of a humanitarian than Aquarius. She has a very strict integrity and sincere compassion. She's basically concerned with herself. However, his or her personal characteristics show that he or she is considerate of others, does not seek to take unfair advantage, and is not calloused in any way to the plight of those around him or her. She or he is the most congenial person to be around, unobtrusive and helpful in quiet ways. Often these natives educate themselves through their love of reading. So long story short, and I like how it ended, through their love of reading. Reading, writing, meditating, dancing, movie watching, drawing, painting, singing, all things Pisces can be brought to our attention via the humanitarian acts of Aquarius. Aquarius is showing you your uniqueness. Aquarius is saying, hey, I am part of your social group. Let me support you. And shout out to my social group. My, not social group. I'm thinking of Aquarius characteristics. They are social groups. What am I trying to say? My soul group. Shout out to my soul group. Shout out to all those who support, especially those who comment on here as well. Maha, Les, and of course, my girl Copper Goddess, aka Manya. Thank you all for always showing your support, as well as everybody else who shows support all the time. And even if you don't know that much about astrology, you show your support. Miss Kim Smith, thank you to you too. Thank you to my new followers, new subscribers. Mr. Joe, Follow him on here too, Black Pilled Red. His channel is awesome. Follow Amina's channel, Billy Frechette. That is how all of us came together, via Amina and MREC TV. So shout out to all the YouTubers. Shout out to all the astrology YouTubers. Shout out to an astrologer that I met via Amina, who was from the UK, and I got her book too. So I'm supporting y'all. Y'all support me, I support y'all. This is what I'm about to dig into. I've done shadow work, but never a shadow work book, and I'm gonna get it popping. I love the colors. I love how it's in this form, so we can really, you know, we can go back and see how we've grown. It's a journal. It talks about mindsets, one of my favorite topics. It's awesome. So this is not gonna be too much about astrology per se and what's going on, because I haven't prepared a script. I just wanted to keep this short as well too. So snap out of it if you need to know. I'm going to give you a little briefing just really quick. The biggest things coming up this week. And we are in Sunday already because it's after midnight, May the 16th. By the way, I don't know if I said this is my half birthday. I did say that, right? This is my half birthday. I'm 43 and a half on May the 15th because my birthday is November the 15th. So shout out to all the 15s out there. Shout out to my boo Isaiah, one of my WMST students who I saw tonight in my own neighborhood on his birthday. So I had to give him a shout out and a birthday blessing. So love you, Isaiah. I love all Tauruses. My mother, my daughter. I appreciate my ex-husband. I'm not gonna say I love him anymore. He still is my children's father. What other Tauruses? Tracy, Chris Brown, a couple of other exes, a couple of new love interests. So yeah, it's definitely popping. So what was I gonna say? Mercury retrograde shadow just started the 13th today. So we're 3 days in. That might even be, now that I think about it, why I'm really gonna have to slow down. Mercury's at home in Gemini, so is Venus. She's not home, but she's comfortable in Gemini. I don't know if she's exalted there, but she's definitely comfortable there. Why do I have the moon on here? The moon is in Cancer. Right at home too. So there's a lot of places at home. Jupiter's at home. Neptune is at home. Saturn is at home. Mercury's at home. The moon is at home. That's 5 places at home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 planets. This is a 5-year. I'm a life path 5. How awesome. If you know how special the number 17 is real quickly. And tomorrow's the 17th, and it's supposed to be big and popping on this coming week. So we'll definitely have to get into the week. I'll definitely come back tomorrow with some new, you know, some new things to do. I'm gonna hit because the other things really quick, and I'm all over the place, y'all, because I'm excited. But a lot of them are in foreign voices. So that's why, I mean, it's catchy, but I'm out. This one is cute. This one too. So anyway, while I have fun, what was I saying? So the things you need to worry about, not worry about, but slow down, because Mercury's at home in Gemini. You can watch the things you say. Speak slowly so people can understand you. Don't get frustrated if somebody doesn't understand you. I know that's one of my pet peeves, having a Mercury in Sagittarius. It's opposition sign. Oh, also in Sagittarius. No, I'm sorry, in Gemini. The North Node is there too. So there's a lot going on in Gemini as well. 2 planets. The North Node is not considered a planet, but a placement in Gemini. So this is like the information. Venus is comfortable here. This is like a sapiosexual Venus, you know. Venus wants to know what's on your mind more than what's on your heart right now, actually. And me being a sapiosexual, I'm feeling Venus in Gemini as well. But Mercury there, when Mercury goes retrograde, a lot of electronics start to act up, arguments because of the things you say. So just watch what you say. I know my daughter has a lot of placements in Gemini too, my Taurus daughter. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow, y'all. I really appreciate everything that's come to manifestation. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my ancestors, known and unknown. I'm grateful for my children who even helped me set this up and did my look tonight, okay? I'm grateful for the new jewelry I have, even. New stones, new everything. I'm grateful for the financial blessings that I've recently gotten. I'm grateful for the soul. I'm grateful for the friends who came back this week too. Shout out to some of the members. You wonder what formally 360 means. 360, and I have it on my back. Of course, it's meaning something different now as evolving. But 360 means we were all a group of friends from a different part of the same neighborhood. So Northwest being a quadrant of DC, some of us were from different neighborhoods within Northwest, within Northeast, even in Virginia, Maryland, and beyond. So that's why we're called 360. I cut off everybody, I'm not even gonna lie. But I have been talking to a few, and it's good for them. It's good to be talking to them again. So shout out to them, Crystal and Lonnie, and everybody else. No love lost. Hope y'all are well, healthy, and you're just expanding and doing great. No love lost. And maybe one day we'll come back together. Long story short, even though it feels off the chain, it feels great to be alive right now. Okay? I am TMZ, teaching everyone abundantly, empowering many, Zakia enlightening every day. I think I'm going to change the show to my business name, the one that's consulting for young adults as well as any adults. It's called Gidalyfe. Growing into divine adults, loving yourself forever. I think I might play on that. We'll see. And there'll be more on that too. Again, hit like if you have not. Please subscribe if you have not. Please share if you know someone who just wants some motivation or is into astrology or wants to know about astrology. Please share. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great week. I will talk with y'all tomorrow for sure so we can know what's coming up. Peace. Wait a minute. I want to do something else. Thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. It's supposed to be the goddess voice.